As a woman, as a man, please choose your partner carefully. I am making this video to address both genders because I realized, like I said, lately I have over 37% of men following me, 63% of women. So I still have a lot of men who are my supporters. I don't like to call my people fans. I call you all my supporters, my gang, my squad. So the thing is what the partner you decide or choose to end up with matters a lot in shaping your future or how your future turns out. Do not ignore red flags you see in the beginning. Do not categorize anything as little or mild or it's mediocre. No, do not do that, because the things that you ignore, the signs that you ignore in the beginning thinking it is little to nothing, is the same thing that is going to be traumatic and disastrous tomorrow in the future. That's the same thing that's going to eventually lead to a breakup. Why am I saying this? I watched this video about relatable. I realized that one thing was certain. They knew they was not compatible. They knew sexually they was not compatible. They knew emotionally they was not really compatible and ready to commit fully to each other, yet they still went ahead to get into a forever permanent union. Why is that though? Why do people do this? Now, some of the reasons why people do this is out of pity. Some people end up with their partners because they pity them, not really because they like them, not because of love. And that's the reason why I always encourage people to look beyond love when they're settling down with their partners, when they're trying to settle down. When you look at someone, you like someone, dig deep, look into other things, other areas. Love should not be the only foundation. Love should not be the only criteria as to why you should end up with someone. You're emotionally compatible, socially, sexually, financially. Are you compatible? Psychologically even. Do you guys think in the same way, think alike? How do you reason? Is your reasoning the same? Is it alike? It doesn't have to be the same, but is it in sync? Not your partner is reasoning. Your partner's reasoning is Z. Yours is A. It's not even close. It's one end to the other. So why are you guys together? Love is not enough. Love is not enough. There is only, as a woman, if you see that a man is in his 40s, he's not married, no child, he's still single, there's probably an issue there. I'm not calling him a red flag because no human is perfect, but there's an issue there. So dig deep before you dive in. As a man, if you look at a woman and you realize that, okay, she's of certain age, probably the same 40, she's not married, no, she's not in a relationship, no kids, dig deep as well. Okay, let me see, because there's probably something there. That's why I'm telling you, I'm focusing on both genders, because no gender is perfect. No gender is perfect. Everybody has their flaws. So when I'm talking about you have to watch the partner, you have to look at the partner you end up settling with. I have relatives, I have people I love that are men. So of course, when it has to do with something like this, it is the same thing I'm going to say to them. Look beyond physical attributes. Look beyond the financial attributes. As a lady, a lot of you ladies, you see the reason why I always encourage you ladies to have your bread. To have your bread. Because a lot of you ladies, you're not the one who chose the man you want to be with. The man chose you and you jumped in because you have no choice. Because you're broke. You have no bread of your own. You have no say, no life. So he becomes your source of income, your all in all. Then you go into that relationship, that union or that marriage, ignoring every other attributes. But what matters is money. When he begins to show you that beyond this financial contribution that I have to offer, I have really irreparable traumas, irreparable damages from the past. I have really inconsiderate and unbearable flaws. What then do you do as a woman? Your life becomes miserable because some of you look at it that, oh, where do I go to? Where do I start from? Where do I begin? What will people say? You know, some of you like people say a lot. You're not like me. That if people like they should cry in my ear, cry in my brain, into my what's I want to do, now I go do. Waiting in my mind, I go, nobody can no, if you like cry, enter your nothing. It's not gonna change. I stop on that. That's me. If I will not leave the marriage, I will not leave. If I will leave, I will leave. So regardless of what people say, if I see something, I will leave. I don't care. I do not, absolutely. So as a man as well, you do not want to be in that situation where you look beyond, where you do not look beyond beauty, physical attributes. Oh yeah, she's fine AF, she's got a bunda, she's got titties, face card does not decline, and you know, I think I want to go in there, I want to make her mine. Then you wife her. Later you start to realize that, oh, she has irreparable attributes, irreparable damages, traumas from the past she has not healed from, certain flaws that are not bearable, that are not manageable, and then you're traumatized. I'm talking about the good people though. This video is for the partners, men and women that are good, that go into relationships and unions genuinely, not the ones that you have motive. Please, if you are the type that go into relationship with motive, don't watch this video. It's not for you. It's the people that go into relationships or unions genuinely. Don't make the mistake of overlooking beyond attributes, financial or physical attributes. No, dig deep. Get to know who you're settling with, understand them, recognize patterns, and study compatibility. And if you realize that after all said and done, you're not compatible, leave each other. And when you leave each other, you don't even have to be enemies. I have exes that were friends because we chose to leave each other peacefully. So become friends. If you cannot become friends, leave each other. Go. The world is big. There's so many people you can be friends with, you can be partners with, that you will definitely be compatible with. But if you ignore the signs and still choose to end up with that person because of the surface things, the surface level things, you would regret it.